Our first lesson for our simplifying unit is a reminder of order of operations. So we're starting off with, first of all, definition of absolute value, which is simply distance from zero on a number line. So what you want to think about is if you live on a block in the middle here, so here's your house, and you have one friend that lives 3 houses away off to the right, and you have another friend who lives 3 houses away off to the left, they are the same distance from your house. Just because you're heading in a different direction does not mean the distance changes. So think about that as you're thinking about absolute value. It's simply distance, and distance is never negative. Distance is always positive. So you're heading 3 houses to the east or 3 houses to the west, but you're still moving 3 houses in either direction. For order of operations, there are only 4 steps. I know a lot of teachers tend to focus on PEMDAS, which makes students believe there are actually 6 steps in order of operations, and there are not. And PEMDAS is a little bit incomplete because the first step is not parentheses, it's grouping symbols. There are lots of different kinds of grouping symbols. Parentheses are just one type. So as you can see, I have 6 different grouping symbols listed here. So please try to move away from PEMDAS and remember the 4 steps in order of operations. Grouping symbols. So some of these are just fancy parentheses. Absolute values are a type of grouping symbols. Radicals are a type of grouping symbols. And fraction bars. Those all act like grouping symbols when you're performing order of operations. Next step isn't just exponents, it's exponents and radicals. They both carry the same weight when you're simplifying an expression. Step 3 is division and multiplication in order. This is where a lot of students get tripped up following PEMDAS. They assume multiplication comes first because it comes first in PEMDAS. But that's not necessarily true. We read math problems left to right, and division and multiplication carry the same weight. So if division comes first from left to right, we perform the division first. And same for subtraction and addition, in order left to right. We're going to start off by simplifying some absolute value expressions. First of all, our essential question for this learning target is, why do we even need an order of operations? Why can't we all perform the math expression simplifying it the way we think we should and all somehow arrive at the same answer? So we'll think about that as we're working through. First of all, our absolute value, again, thinking about it as distance. The distance of 5 from 0 is 5 units. Second one, you'll see my note off to the right. Absolute values are grouping symbols, so we do not take the absolute value of 12 and subtract the absolute value of 21. We perform the operation inside first. So we're going to simplify. 12 minus 21 is -9, and the distance, -9, is 9 units away from 0. So you could think about that as a friend 9 houses off to your left, but they're still 9 houses away from you.